Just arrived at the Whistler Village Center. We're checking into the Pangea Pod Hotel, ready to start our trip. We just checked into our pod, and now we're gonna go walk around the main village and see what that's like. Walked over to the North Village, which is where they have the Olympic rings. Got a few photos there, nice views from there too. We're in the main village now, and we just had dinner at the Keg. It was pretty good. We got a steak, some nachos, and some calamari. If you want really cool souvenirs, check out Cool as a Moose. We found the best ones over there. Cool gift shop to go to. Went to an Australian place that serves savory pies called peaked pies. We got the traditional Aussie and we got it peaked. After chilling in the village, we just decided to go back to our hostel, play some of the games, and have a happy hour sangria. We woke up in the morning and booked tickets over the phone for the peak-to-peak gondola. So we had to pick them up at the Whistler Visitor Center. And now we're going up on the peak-to-peak. Also, it's $5 cheaper on Monday to Thursday than it is on the weekends. The peak-to-peak gondola gives you access to going up the mountain. Then you can go across the peaks as much as you want. And then once you get back down the mountain, you can't go up again. We just walked into the upper village, which is where the Blackcomb gondola is. You have to take that one to get onto the peak-to-peak. It's the first one you have to take. That's taking us to the top of Blackcomb Mountain, which is the taller of the two mountains. Gondola dropped us off, and we're gonna hike as high as we can. We see the summit from here, it's not even far away. So from the chairlift, we took the Alpine Loop Trail that took us all the way around. From there, there's a little squiggly part that goes to the highest point you can get to. And so now I'm just standing here at the highest spot, and the views are definitely incredible. The hike itself is pretty difficult, like it just keeps going up and up, but the views are so worth it. And if you look right behind me, the peak is just right over there, but unfortunately I can't find a way to get up to it, so this is the highest spot that you can be. Back down the trail, and we're gonna go on the peak-to-peak gondola to head up to the top of Whistler Mountain. height of it is crazy. You're so high above the ground. And now we're on top of Whistler Mountain.
So the animal we just saw was the hoary marmot, and they live on top of the mountains. They're very friendly. They don't really run away from people. They're nicknamed the Whistler because they make a funny whistling sound.
Unfortunately, we have to take the peak-to-peak back because the Whistler gondola is closed. The cool thing about the peak-to-peak gondola is that it's the world's highest lift of its kind, and it's the world's longest continuous lift system. Just made it down from the mountain. We're in the upper village right now, and we're gonna go back to the main village, and we're gonna try out a cool bakery, Whistler famous purebred. Chocolate chip bar and
Sour cream, bacon, and chives biscuit.
Now we're waiting at the bus stop at the gondola exchange stop, waiting for bus number 8 to take us to
Lost Lake.
Mmm, yummy.
The bus just dropped us off right at the beach, and now we're at Lost Lake Beach. Now we're walking along the Lost Lake Loop. It's just a loop that goes all the way around the lake. We're probably not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to head back because we're meeting up with our friends Amar and Julia soon. We just got into the car and now we're meeting up with Julia. Say hi.
Oh, hi.
And Amar.
Yo.
They're taking an Evo here and we're going to Green Lake. We left Green Lake because it was really cold and rocky, and now we went to Alta Lake. Amar, thoughts on Alta Lake?
Stunning.
Stunning.
Breathtaking.
Every time we eat out with Amar and Julia, we always have Mexican. So to continue the tradition, we're at La Cantina's here, another Mexican place getting tacos and whiskey. Just finished the tacos. It's $3.70 per taco. Pretty good tacos. Would definitely recommend the fish one. Amar and Julia are now heading back to Vancouver, so we're gonna say goodbye. Peace and love. And we are heading back into our hostel. Another night here at the Pangea, just chilling, playing games. Now we're going back to sleep again. Just checked out, last day in Whistler, and we're going to find a place for breakfast. We chose Stonesed's Kitchen, which is in the main village. We just finished our breakfast now, and we're waiting for the bus stop to take us to the Whistler train wreck. So we made it to the start of the train wreck trail, and this train wreck was believed to have happened in the 1950s. Not a lot of people lived in Whistler at that time, so nobody actually knew how it happened until recently, when a family that lived in Whistler at the time told the local news how it happened. It's a long story, so I'll link it in my description and you can check it out if you're interested. Something you need to know about Whistler is that there's a lot of bears in the area, so you need to know how to stay safe. And also, each bear has its own separate personal bubble, so some bears may only require 10 meters of space, while others may require up to 100 meters of space.
Near the start of the trail, there's a little river that runs right behind you. It's very nice.
Just when you pass the bridge, you make it to the site of the train wreck. Part of what made this a mystery is that the tracks are over a kilometer away, but what they did was they took about 7 of the cars that they couldn't salvage anymore, and they took away the parts from them and then brought them over here. We went to Cow's, which claims to be the best ice cream in Canada. We got the Nanaimo bar one, and we're gonna do a taste test, see if it really is better than Kawartha's ice cream. Pretty good ice cream.
Well, welcome.
That's the end for this video. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.